What's up, metalheads? We're going to check out the first live performance of Iron Maiden's Alexander the Great right after this.
Welcome to Eric's React and Review. Music, comic books, movie trailers, toys, and more. Please hit subscribe.
What's up, metalheads? Yeah! Where's my audience at? Do I have an audience anymore? Oh, there they are. What? I can't hear you. Scream for me, Portland. I'm not Bruce Dickinson, if you haven't, figured that out by now. But here's what we're gonna do, man. Fuck, I've been waiting for this tour to start. It's obviously it's not in America yet, but we're gonna the Future Past tour from Iron Maiden. Look, let's check out a picture. The Future Past tour, and then we're gonna listen to, which I found online. Somebody posted a very good shot, a well shot video of Alexander the Great from the show in I can't even. I'm gonna probably butcher the name. Ljubljana, Slovenia. How do you say it? I'm going to spend the whole show just trying to pronounce the name. Ljubljana, Slovenia. It's Ljubljana. So Ljubljana, like a mint jubilee, mint jubilee, whatever that drink is that they drink at the horse races. Mint jubilee. Of course, the master Steve Harris there. Bruce Dickinson. I didn't have any pictures loaded up of the other band members, but you know who they are, man. Adrian Smith, Dave Murray, Yannick Gers, or I'm saying his last name right, and then Nico McBrain. But look, so they got two phenomenal albums that they're putting together. Yeah, look, it's Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time. How many of you kids remember this record? This record. My fucking camera angle all messed up. Somewhere in Time. Such a great record. This album was a grower for me. Like, it took me a little while to really get into it, but then the newest album that they just came out with a couple years ago, 2020 was it, or 2021? Remember they just dropped it out of nowhere? It was like, I should get my microphone better. Remember they dropped it out of nowhere? It was like when they did the song Writing on the Wall. My brain, it's morning time right now. I woke up to this video and I'm like, holy shit, I got to do a reaction to it. Oh yeah, and I got my Senjutsu t-shirt on, of course, just for the celebration. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check out this live performance of it. We're also gonna check out the set list. Everyone's been talking about the set list. What's the set list gonna be like? And I found it, so we'll take a look at that afterwards, and the tour and all that good stuff, and make some predictions as to where they might end up in the U.S. I'm hoping, please, Portland, Oregon. I got to see them in 2019 when they came. That was probably my real first time to see them live, because the first time I ever saw them live was on the Dance of Death tour. That might have been 2004, I think, when I was living in Los Angeles. I saw them at the Universal Amphitheater. Arch Enemy opened up, and they had the original singer. I think she's the original singer. She was a singer before the one they got now. But my problem was, at that time I was in my addiction. If some of you don't know, I've talked about this on my other videos, is that, I struggled with alcohol and drugs for many years. And I'm 11 years sober now, over 11 years sober. It'll be 12 years in December. But yeah, so I was pretty much wasted that night. And, the only thing I do remember, and this is unforgettable, is that, I'm watching Iron Maiden, perform, and, Bruce Dickinson, he's all over the stage. The dude's like, 60 something now, and he's still doing that shit, like just jumping all over the place. I mean, this guy's in incredible shape. So in 2004, he was even more incredible shape. But the only problem was, I guess he fell off the drum riser or something, because he was singing, and then for about at least a good 5 minutes, he just disappeared. Like nobody, like I'm thinking, like, where the hell's Bruce at? And then he pops up out of nowhere. When you find out later on, I guess he fell off the drum riser or something. And yeah, luckily he wasn't seriously injured. He probably was. He probably just powered through it, knowing him. But yeah, so that was pretty much my only time I got to see him at that time. And then, that's the only thing I remember out of it. I don't remember like the performances. I had pretty decent seats. I mean, they weren't great, but you know. So then I got to see them in 2019 when they came to Portland and did the, you know, the tour, the Legacy of the Beast tour. And I got the poster, and I got T-shirts, and I got all kinds of cool stuff from it, and had some pretty decent seats as well. And it was just such a phenomenal concert. I still watch it to this day. Like there's a couple really good, well shot YouTube videos of them, and I think doing the Rock in Rio a version of it, and or of that tour. And yeah, I still watch it, you know, and I feel like I'm right there, you know. So let's do that. Let's get into Iron Maiden's Alexander the Great. I was hoping to have 500 subscribers, because I'm going to do this when I get 500 subscribers. I'm going to do it to like a really long song, or I'm going to do it while I interview a guest or something. You know, there's like 5 packets. You have to sort of go through 5 stages, as you can see there. And it gets hotter until it's like excruciating pain. So, but this would have been perfect for it. But I got to stick to my rules, man. 500 subscribers, and I'm going to do that. It's going to be fun. I'm going to do it live. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button. Like they always say, all the YouTubers say, hit the subscribe button or donate to my Patreon. I don't have a Patreon. I don't even know how to set that thing up. Too much of a hassle. I get okay paid for what I do for a living. I don't need to be raking in the dollars on YouTube, showing videos that's not even mine. All right, guys, let's just have fun with this. Here we go. Alexander the Great, first time playing live, I guess. I don't know if it's their first time ever playing it live, but it's definitely first time in a long time. And this is definitely from the first show of the tour, I think, from what I understand. So here we go. I got that guitar. I love his playing. Alexander the Great. I ain't no Bruce, man. Alexander the Great. Damn. Yeah. I want to rip his shirt off. Bruce, man. Bruce is in good shape, man. What is he, like 65 now? I wonder what his age is. I know he's up there. I think 63 was the last time I checked. And that was a couple of years ago. But yeah, that was badass. Look what I got for our Iron Maiden fans out there. I'm an Iron Maiden fanatic, so of course I had to get the Adrian Smith signature series Jackson, just like he was playing. He's got the freaking Floyd Rose, the floating bridge, and everything. Love this guitar, man. It sounds so great. I bought it with for those in America. We had the COVID shit, and then we got that first stimulus check. So always say, yeah, COVID was bad. Despite what your beliefs are about it, and conspiracies, all and stuff like that. It killed people, but The silver lining is that I got a check for $1,200, and I went and bought that guitar with it. Then I paid a couple bills off. Guitar first, bills second. All right. Yeah. So what'd you think of that? Alexander the Great live. I've noticed that the set, the stage kind of looked a little bit small. I don't know, are they? Because I heard that they were going to start playing smaller venues on this tour. I don't know, but I thought they were just going to do that because they were thinking about doing the entire Senjutsu album in its entirety, and that they were just going to play smaller venues. But that didn't look like a very big place, So yeah, I'm curious to see if they do come to America, or they are coming to America. But if they do come to Portland, Oregon, will they play the Moda Center, which is where they normally play when they do come here, which is a big, obviously like an arena, it's where we play our the Trailblazers play their basketball games at and stuff. So be interesting to see where they play here. If they come to Portland, are they going to go to the Roseland Theater, which would be like a smaller place, which would be cool? I would like to see them in a smaller venue. So let's check out the set list. My buddy sent me, because that's I woke up this morning too. He's like, "Hey, you're gonna cry when you see this set list, man." And I'm like, and I kind of almost did. Started tearing up a little bit. So let's run through it. I don't know. Is it going to spoil? Okay, spoiler alert. I'm going to go through the set list. If you don't want to know what the set list is, and I suggest you turn this video off now. But hit like and subscribe before you do. All right, I got to get my nuggets in. Anyway, they start off with Doctor Doctor, of course. This is not them playing it; it's the music. They always play that song. If you listen to UFO, especially Doctor Doctor, you can hear the Iron Maiden in that. Like, obviously Iron Maiden's influenced by UFO, but you can tell that's almost sounds like where they pretty much kind of the blueprint of their style of the way they play and the way they arrange their songs. It sounds like the chord progressions and just the arrangement of Doctor Doctor. I noticed that. And then Blade Runner, I guess they come out with that. That's part of the intro as well. So they open up the show with Caught Somewhere in Time. Caught Somewhere in Time. I ain't no Bruce, man. Then they go into Stranger in a Strange Land. That's cool. So they're going right off the bat with freaking Somewhere in Time, coming out with that. So then they go into the Writing on the Wall from Senjutsu. Then they go into Days of Future Past. Live debut. This is the first time they're playing it live. That's a good song too. I was thinking they should have opened up with that. That would have been a good opener. Yeah, because it's a good driving beat, melodic. One of the better songs on Senjutsu. Then they go into the Time Machine. That's gonna be interesting to hear live. And that's also a live debut. Then they go into the Prisoner, which is kind of which I don't think is on Somewhere in Time. I think that's on Number of the Beast. Of course, they do got to play some of their hits, so they're not gonna. It'd be crazy to think that they're just gonna stick to just the 2 albums only. So yeah, but why not? I mean, they did a Matter of Life and Death, the entire album. But I guess they got to switch it up. I guess. So they go into the Prisoner. Then after the Prisoner, they go into the Death of the Celts, which is on Senjutsu. So they're playing mostly all new songs from Senjutsu, and then obviously from Somewhere in Time. Then they go into Can I Play with Madness, which is off Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Then they go into Heaven Can Wait. That's like my least favorite Iron Maiden song for some reason. Like and right now it's stuck in my head because it's the kind of song that when it gets stuck in your head, it just stays there and it keeps going over and over. Heaven Can Wait. I'm gonna get it stuck in your head. Heaven Can Wait. Heaven Can Wait. That just goes over and over in my head like it's gonna do right now. So after Heaven Can Wait, they go into Alexander the Great, which we just heard. And that's a live debut. So we just heard the very first time they ever played it live. Man. Oh, yeah. Let me give credit to, before I go to the rest of this list, let me give credit to who I got this video from. So just so you guys, I don't want you to think I'm stealing videos. I'm not, I'm doing a reaction and people upload videos and people react to this. But Capnharris, CAPN as in Nancy, HARRIS. He has about 3,000 subscribers. Little over 3,000 subscribers. The video he uploaded, he put spoiler in the beginning. So, and then it's Iron Maiden, Alexander the Great, first time ever in Ljubljana, Slovenia. And this just happened yesterday, I guess, on 5/28. I'm taping this on 5/29. It's already got over 93,000 views. So yeah, So check his channel out. You know, he's probably going to be uploading some more cool stuff. So let me get to the rest of the set list. I hate this phone because I have to always enter the password to open it up. Anyway, so after Alexander the Great, they go into Fear of the Dark. And then they close the show out with Iron Maiden. Obviously, Ghost did a cool cover of that. Then they come back with the encore. Oh, and they do this live. Oh my God, I'm so happy. This is my favorite song of Senjutsu's, Hell on Earth. I love that song, man. This is such an amazing song. It's live. It's long, too. I'm surprised they're doing such a long song. That's going to be in the encore. Man. Then they also go, after that, they go into the Trooper as an encore. Then they go into Wasted Years. And then Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. That's a Monty Python song. I guess maybe that's the closer song, or like, you know, like as they're leaving the stage, they put that song on or something. I don't think they're performing that song, are they? Anyway, so yeah, so they're playing about 15 songs, you know, including the encore is 15 songs, 12 songs live, and then they come back and do three songs for the encore, like they normally do. But I'm just glad they're switching it up this time with Hell on Earth, The Trooper, and Wasted Years. Hell yeah, man! I want to see this concert. I want to see it. I hope I don't, you know, if anything, worst case scenario, I guess I'll get stuck to watching just full versions of the YouTube fan made films, which is cool, you know, because sometimes when you're at a concert and everything's just blaringly loud, and if you don't got the greatest seats, you're gonna pretty much be watching it on the big screens anyway. So sometimes it's more enjoyable just to sit home and watch it on, you know, on YouTube or something if you can get a video that's got a decent sound, you know. Because if you notice, if you're in a big venue, like sometimes the sound gets real muddled sounding. I don't know, maybe that's just my ears. But there's nothing like being right there and watching it live. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Alexander the Great, first time live. It was a great, well shot video. Thanks to Capnharris and his channel. Check that out. And also, you know, come back here every now and then. I'm going to be doing some more reaction videos. I got my show, The Metal Block. The next episode is going to be next week, and it's going to have on next Sunday, I believe. We're going to be talking 80s heavy metal, like the best of, and I'm going to give my top 5 favorite albums of that era from 1980 to 1989. I'm going to have a few of my friends from my high school days that we grew up on that music. Got us through those grueling high school years listening to headbanging music like Wasp and Twisted Sister, Motley Crue, or, you know, Rat. I can love Rat. All right. It's a wrap. Check out this real quick before I go. Funko. I got almost all of the Eddies. I'm missing the first album version of Eddie on Funko, so I got pretty much all of them. All right, everybody. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to everyone. Wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to be kind today. I'm going to help an old lady across the street. I'm going to go recycle some cans and give the money to a homeless person. You know, yeah. So they can go buy some. And more importantly, be kind to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you're no good to anyone else. So horns up and peace out. Whoa, you did the sound effect too soon. How the hell do you stop this damn thing?